Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Harvest Moon, where last time it officially hit summer, as you can tell by the song change here. And let's just get started right away. We are going to actually deal with maybe some unique stuff today. So first off, I am going to make sure to water all my stuff. I have my sprinkler on, there we go. So let's water all my stuff just to make sure that this is all done. This is probably going to be the same throughout the rest of the summer. So I'm more than likely going to skip until like an appropriate time because you probably don't want to see me watering the same crops over and over and over again because that's what summer is watering the same crops over and over and over again. And after that is all said and done, we're just gonna go and do the little mushroom trick. So I'm gonna give you a mushroom and we are going to just sell the other one. There we go. Because like I said, today is slightly special. It's a little late in the day already, but we are going to head towards the animal shop today because we can afford a chicken. It may cost a lot of money now, 500G, but it definitely will pay off an investment. Because you buy one chicken, you don't have to name it, and it will lay eggs every single day. And what you do is the grass that we've been growing, we can feed it that, which turns into fodder every single time we slice it. There's also these feeds on the other side over here, the chicken and the cow feeds for both of them respectively. They're not as good as fodder, so just cut grass. It's not a big deal. Past that, yeah, it's not too big of a deal. We'll get cows later. For now, let's go to the church. When it comes to chickens, you just go over to your little coop. 100, I kind of figured I didn't have that much money right now. But like I was saying, chickens. We have 18 pieces of fodder. That's good for a couple of days. So chickens, how you want to feed them is you want to place the fodder over here into the bin. Don't just place it willy-nilly like this. You need to place it in the first slot. Otherwise, the chicken's not going to be happy. You kind of want it basically like 1, 2, 3, 4. Because you're going to basically be having them lay eggs every single day. You place the eggs there, they incubate, and they hatch within 5 days of that point. And then once they're chicks at that point, they will take 18 days to go into a chicken. So it will take some time. Either way, that's pretty much what it is for today. There's not really too much I can do. Everything's all good. I could just check the area out. Yeah, I got grass I can cut. I can just cut it with a sickle. This actually is a lot. There's 9 things of grass for each one of these, so I get 9 pieces of fodder for each one. That's ridiculous. So let's just grab our sickle. And grabbing the sickle, if I counted right, it should be 54. So 54 plus the 17 I have now. Yeah, that's 71 pieces of fodder. That's definitely a lot of fodder. I'm pretty sure that's accurate. Let's see, 54 plus 17. Yeah, 71. I missed 3. Let me fix that. That's fine. I'm just gonna start over on this side because I still have 3s over here, and then I got the 2 over here, unfortunately. I like that it keeps eating the frog. That's kind of nice. There we go. And perfect. Now let's see. I should have 71 after that. Yep, 71. Good counting, good counting. All right, that's pretty much it. I'll fix the chicken stuff in a moment. I'll just do a quick cut once I get into my house. And I place it in the right spot. It's all good, all willy-nilly, not a big deal. Pick up my kitty again. And yeah, let's see, it's gonna be sunny tomorrow. All right, so let's just go to bed. That's all I really need to do. All right, Thursday the 9th. Let's check the weather tomorrow. It's going to be sunny as well. Not a big deal there. And let's check up on our chicken. And we have an egg already. So what we do is we just grab this egg and then place it right there. And in 5 days, it'll hatch into another little chick. And going to cut all that out because I'm not going to really bore you with all the details. I watered all my crops. I fed the harvest sprites. I went to town. I did all the praying. I did all this stuff for today. I'm pretty much done already. Just picking my keys once more. It's fine. I'm going to bed immediately because there's not really too much I can do. Like I said, summer is just me waiting for my crops to grow and then I just kind of put them in the thing. It's gonna take a little bit for summer to get a little bit more interesting, which I believe today is the day actually, now I think about it. So if I go outside, today I see my horse. My horse is grown up, which means I can ride it. Yeah, I don't really go too much faster than my running speed, but this will get much more interesting. I don't think I have the money for it now, but it will get much more interesting, believe me. I'll probably have the money for it tomorrow once I harvest all these crops. Like I said, unfortunately today's not that day, so I gotta harvest all these things. So, the nice thing about crops is I realized that instead of sitting there jumping constantly over this fence, I could just do this. I completely forgot I could just unload them over the fence because you just throw them over the fence. You just kind of like, you chuck them in a dumpster. I have no idea how I completely forgot about this, but it kind of makes harvesting crops a little bit easier. But like I said, I got a lot of crops to deal with, so let's just skip ahead because it's the same thing every summer. You're gonna be seeing me do this a lot if I don't cut it. This is literally like every other day at this point. Tomato harvest results, please. 3,890 G from one little set. Yes, we're going to be buying some stuff tomorrow. And these crops will regrow in 2 days. So we just water them again and we get pretty much that much money again in 2 days. So I might as well skip to the morrow. Sleep and we're good to go. And it's time for the next day where, let's see, the weather is... Hurricane Bob has just reached the coast. It'll be stormy all day tomorrow. That's a problem. That means it's going to rain hard and we can't go outside. So let's take care of everything we can for now. We have a ton of money. So you know what that means? We're actually going to make some very, very good use of our new horse friend. We have a ton of tomatoes and such going on. So what we're going to do first is we're going to go and make sure that the harvest sprites are completely fed. So just boop, and then I'm going to give you one of these over here. There we go. And I'm gonna make sure my chickens are well taken care of because there's nothing I can really do during the hurricane, unfortunately. So what I'm gonna have to do is I'm just going to grab this egg and pop it in here. There we go. And then I'm gonna give you some feed right over here. There you go. And at least you're not actually in the door, so just make sure that you eat all your stuff. And we're gonna head to town, do the usual praying nonsense, and we're going to get our thing. When it's actually 8 o'clock, because it's 6 o'clock and everything's still closed. Whoops. So first off, we're going to go to the tool shop, and we are going to buy the Saddlebag. You can ship your crops from the Saddlebag. The cost is 2,500 G. Yes, we're going to buy that, please. Make sure to not mistreat it. I am not going to. I'm going to make some very good use of that. And we're going to go pray. And with that done, what we're going to do is we're going to take our new Saddlebag horse friend over here, right over to these crops, because like they just mentioned, all I really gotta do is just grab a crop and give it to my horse. Pony now has a very, very lucrative job, and I'm kind of really happy for him now that he could just literally hold the entire weight of the world worth of crops on his back at pretty much all times, and I got paid for it at the end of the day. I don't know how the guy just comes by and just grabs everything from the horse immediately, but it is what it is. But yeah, it's just pretty much like a portable shipping container, which it's nice. And the thing is, you don't have to be direct on. As long as your collision is stopped by your horse, you are going to throw it in. Just make sure that, okay, I'm surprised I didn't drop that, but whatever. Just make sure that you are not moving and you can drop it. Just be wary because he can move as well. So that could be a little bit touch and go. You just gotta make sure that you are just popping them in. Because once everything is said and done, our profits are going to soar. Yeah, this isn't a lot right now, but now that I have Pony moving around constantly, once all these just start growing things like crazy, like once all the corn starts growing, it's going to be a lot of money. I'm not joking. This is pretty much the way I'm going to make money. I promise by the end of summer, I will be maxed out on money. That is how lucrative this can be right now. This is ridiculous, and I love it for that. But right now, it's pretty much the end of the day, so I'm just going to go to bed. There's not really too much we need to do, so just grab our cat, make sure he's nice and happy, and then bam, and then go to sleep. Because today, no reports whatsoever. We are stuck indoors. So the most we can do today is make our cat happy. Just place it down, and we can't go outside whatsoever. Whoa, what strong winds. Better stay inside today. Yep, there's nothing we can do. We can just check our stuff if we want to. We have the saddlebags, we have a decent chunk of money, we got some healthy chickens, so we're good there. Problem is that since we can't feed the chicken, it might not have an egg tomorrow for us, which could be a little bit of a bother. Then it won't regrow eggs for 3 days. So, it's a good thing that I only have one for now. Either way, we might as well just go to bed. Easy hurricane. It's been hot every day. Tomorrow will be a sunny day. Yeah, that's nice and all. But now we can go outside and just kind of check around, see what stuff has grown. All our crops are pretty much still grown, which is, it's nice. They got watered, so it's not that big of a deal. Either way, let's just go and give you a little bit of a happy, and then give myself a little bit of the money. There we go, grab one of these and boop. And before I go any further, let's check up on our chicken. Yeah, see, no egg, but we did have a horrific monstrosity hatch. That's a chick. It's creepy. But yeah, there's not really too much I could do for my chicken because chicken is really, really unhappy because it didn't get fed. So the best I can really do is just plop some fodder down and just kind of hope for the best. It's going to take about 3 days. As long as I keep feeding it, it'll start growing some eggs again. I don't have to worry about chickens as much as I would have to worry about cows once I start getting them in. Either way, today is a day where I just start making some lucrative bank. Let me just pick up my kitty because I completely forgot to do that. Just pop my kitty right there, and then we're going to get started for today. So, like I said, we have a beautiful moving pony now, so we might as well just grab a bunch of stuff and just boop, boop, boop. It goes so much faster, so much faster, so much faster that let me just kind of skip ahead really quick because, again, I'm just kind of unloading all my crops here. There's a couple crops I'm definitely going to miss. There's no way I'm going to be, okay. There's no way I'm definitely going to be able to get everything in one shot. It's just no way. So I'm just going to get ready for the 5 p.m. shift so I can pretty much go and pray. But yeah, 6,220 G. That's ridiculous. Now let's go pray. And another day it is. So tomorrow is also going to be a sunny day. I really wish it would rain at least once so I could not have to water my crops. But it's okay. It is okay. Because today is going to be a slightly special day. We have a boatload of money. So we're actually going to make use of that today. But we're also going to make sure to water all our crops and all that. So let me just get on our horse. Because we have some stuff we need to do first. So let's just head on down over this way. Because we have corn. As well as the tomatoes I missed. So let me just find a spot I can get off of you here. And then just start harvesting all my stuff. Yeah, today is the corn harvest, so we're going to be making a ton of money. There's so much crops everywhere, it's ridiculous. But the biggest issue is that I kind of am noticing a little bit of a flaw with my horse movement plan. I just noticed how hard it was to get off the horse because there's just not enough space. So the fact that all these crops are here, if I want, I could cut them down with the sickle. But that's a terrible idea because there's still other options what I could do. I could actually call the horse over if I wanted to. If I enter the menu here and I click on horse, I will whistle to the horse and then it'll come to me. This isn't foolproof. As long as it has a straight line, it's kind of like when you want to have something go to you. If you make it turn, it's not going to work. So as long as it's a straight line, it'll come to you. Past that, no. So you do have a moving shipping box, yes. It's not perfect. It's not perfect. Honestly, I don't know why I'm still even putting it next to the horse when the shipping box is right there. But either way, I could kind of just pop them in either one. I'm just going to continue with Pony because Pony is... Okay, Pony, can you not do that? That's fine. That's fine. Like I said, the shipping box is right there, but Pony... my horse just disappeared for a second. That's fine. I don't really need to go too much up higher now because I have all the stuff down below. So I have about 5 more hours to do all this. I'm not really too worried about feeding the harvest sprites yet because I'm not going to have a lot of time to do everything I want to do today, unfortunately, but it's fine. It's fine. I can get most of these. If anything, I want to get these tomatoes because the tomatoes is kind of the big one right now. And by the big one, I mean there's like a ton of them. Stay right there, don't move, don't move, don't move. Stay. Okay, you moved, but that's fine. I'm still doing good, I'm still doing good. As long as I get most of these. Just most of these, just keep going. Okay, it's 3 o'clock, I need to hurry up a little bit here. I wanna get these tomatoes, I wanna get these tomatoes. Almost. Just a couple more. It's not gonna help if I do that. But yeah, I'm not cutting this one in particular out because I wanna show you how much work it is just have to do this. I'm pretty much doing this for the entire summer, for the rest of the summer mostly. And now that I have chickens, I'm just tacking on more responsibilities in a day. My bad, I don't wanna keep doing that. Okay, oh, that's fine. 8,670 G. Yeah, like I said, I'm going to max out by the end of the summer. It's happening. But yeah, let's get off my horse because I gotta do all the praying. But we're also going to go to the animal shop today because we have cows to deal with. Cows, the nice thing about cows is they cost 5,000 G for one. And what we're going to do is we're going to get to name the cows. Now, I've done a lot of research into this. There's supposedly a cheat. Sort of like how I did my name with the symbol in the beginning to unlock all the seeds. Supposedly, if you have a symbol in the beginning for your cow on the first one, it starts off as an adult. And then you buy another cow that is with no symbol in the name at the beginning, and then you should have one adult cow, one medium cow that's still growing into the adult. This does not work. I have no idea why everyone says this work. I've tried multiple times. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I tried naming it cow. I tried naming it just cow without anything in it. And it does not work. But yes, rant over, let me go pray. And I'm going to go to the tool shop next because the tool shop, we now can buy a brush as well as a milker. The brush, we can basically just use the brush their hiney and then they get happy about it. And then the milker, yeah, you milk a cow, you get milk. You get different qualities of milk depending on how happy your cow is. Usually you just get like medium milk, usually. But if they're like not as happy, they might give you a small or large. It depends, it really depends. Cows, when you buy one from the shop, they're a medium cow from the get-go. They take 23 days in order to grow up into a big cow. And then you can start getting milk from them. If you use an M potion on them, one of the cows will go into that corner one over here. We have 4 booths over here, and then there's one in the corner. The one in the corner is for like reserved for pregnant cows. They are on top of each other. I did not give you an M potion yet. I don't know what you're doing. Okay, that's fine. Either way, yeah, we have 4 booths over here. We need to go and feed them using fodder, and they're kind of like stationed. As you can tell, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It makes it simple. You can tell which ones they're in front of. So we just go and grab some fodder, and then boop, and then grab another piece of fodder, and then we go boop. Yeah, so we kind of know which ones are which. So let me just grab our tools. We don't really have too much to do. I also need to feed the harvest sprites as well. I should probably make sure I remember to do that. For now, I'm just gonna grab all the tools I need. So I'm just gonna grab these 2, of course. Let me actually make sure I grab the right ones. Okay, let me just do this. Okay, grab the right ones, please. There we go, there we go. We got the tools. So we're gonna go back outside. We're gonna go and brush the cow, and we're going to just examine how things work. So if we go up to a cow, we can just kind of brush her hiney. He moved, but it still worked. It still worked. He still smiled at me. It's still good. As you can tell, they have expressions. If they do a happy expression, that means they're happy. You made them happy. Just don't do it too many times because they will put on the sad expression. You don't want cows to be unhappy because it's kind of hard to get rid of once they become unhappy. Otherwise, what we can do with them as well is we can call them over like this. It takes kind of a while for them to get going to where you want them to go, but you kind of want to get them towards the door, which can be a hassle because as you can tell, they're very, very not smart. Because what you want to do with a cow is you want to push them outside the door and then okay, bad example immediately. They're supposed to be happy from this, but they're afraid of moles, so whoops. My bad. I'm not sure which cow I just did, so I'm just going to do the other one. But yeah, I think cow 2 was the one that was like mole scared, so I'm just going to do cow and just kind of hope for the best. Either way, let's get the other one. That took me much longer than I want to admit, honestly. I had to keep going in and out of the barn multiple times to reset them so I can bring them back to the door and actually get them out the door. It took a little bit, but now both cows are happy because I did that. I brushed their butt and they are all happy. I can't milk them just yet because they're not adults. So to summarize, you buy medium cows from the shop. In 23 days, they become a cow. If you want to get calves, you use an M potion on a cow, and then eventually they'll make a calf, which will then take 15 days to become a medium cow, and then 23 days to become a cow. There's a lot of stuff involved on that, but also depending on how happy they are once they're a cow, they'll make small, medium, or large milk. You kind of want to aim for large milk, because if you want to sell the cows for any reason, you get more money out of it. But selling cows lowers your happiness rating overall, so you might not want to do that. Just try to get them happy is pretty much all you can really do. So I think I'm going to end the episode here, finish watering my crops, and next time Azure plays more Harvest Moon for the Game Boy Color, we're going to see about some expansion. I'll see you all then.